And they are going to be full send momentarily. It's JDC to defend, and first shot will not be connecting with the head. Smoked off as well. It's looking very good for FURIA.
Yeah, he had some chances before that smoke plume, a late smoke on the execute, but now going to boost up over the top, and we've got a 5-on-5 retake. This is not fun, but that's a great opening provided by JDC.
Yeah, that's exactly what you needed. Drop here towards the market is going shopping for a bit more. Safe has the flank covered. Drop not alone. Exertion though, he's got a lot to do on this short fight. He does find the head. Beats Keserato dead. Drop just the one, and it's MOUZ just with a flawless retake back into the site. JDC starts as he means to go on. Dexter in the dark. Safe does go down. It's back from drop for one. It's a 4-on-3 for FURIA at this stage. Art's trying to take the bomb B. This is all a ruse. This is a very weird ruse.
Torji now backing off just a little bit. Safe's gone down, but a huge advantage for FURIA. And yeah, this is an awkward little crossfire setup, but the bomb is on its own. It's isolated. That might be the only thing, but obviously nobody from MOUZ has any idea.
Well, Frozen pulls one back, but...
Oh, if he could stop it, this could be the round.
Oh, it's dead, surely a dead man.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
he had a chance, and now the round's falling apart. He's won it in the 1v3.
Does he stay alive, though?
Oh yeah, he's good. 2 seconds. Yeah, just huddle up. Yuurih's got to back away. That is a really weird way to lose a round.
It's the first full gun-on-gun action. Let's see if Exertion can continue where he left off. It's actually Torji who opens up the account for the squad. A nice one from Exertion, fully flashed. And over the top of the smoke, hoping for more.
Well, he wants to get out of here, ideally, and indeed will start to peel away. Keserato finds a frag and response, and that's huge. Exertion holding the door. As we'll see Frozen now striking from the sandwich. 3 versus 1. Yuurih left alone once again. Continuing their perfect form so far. mousesports looking incredibly strong towards the A side of the map. That should be it. They've spotted Yuurih. Not much damage inflicted. Will have to jump through the murder hole here. Bomb on his back, a chance to get him towards B, but seeing if anyone walk into his crosshair first.
See if anyone wants to oblige. Smoke will enable him to slink towards that B site, and 2 players to receive him. Frozen towards the apartments, JDC over on short side. Not going to be an easy one to get back into. Molotov's great. If he could perhaps isolate one of these duels, the molly off the info for the second. Torji is not a threat right now. It's just these 2.
They're playing this so well, though. Like, these are, you'll never find these players. You'll never be able to clear out these positions. And as soon as they hear the plant, everyone can pounce at the same time. So, I mean, Yuurih's just screwed.
Yeah, they're maximizing the potential actually to win this one cleanly. Nice Molotov, though. The fact that the bomb's down, not the end of the world. Bear in mind, FURIA maximum loss bonus regardless. They probably have a buy, no problem. But Yuurih with a chance here with some clean shots. He can maybe bring this down to a 1 versus 1, but has been detected and eventually taken down. Another very strong one there for MOUZ as they continue the streak. They go to 5-0 here. And all we've already seen from FURIA is a chance to heroically close out a 1 versus 3. No one really posting any frags yet. Save is on 0 and 7. And a bit of a CT aggression here. JDC feeding himself. And the first kill might be coming in. Dexter's had a hell of a tournament so far. And taking safe down to 24 HP. Not the best grenade.
Hell of a tournament. Not with nades.
Yeah, apparently not. But they have made decent movements towards the A side here. That's a guaranteed frag for Arb.
How did he get through? Not a very diligent setup. You can see that it was just on that jiggle.
Ooh. Good execute from behind. It's 7-0. Bomb being planted 4-on-4, but MOUZ is extremely out of position. And if they don't get some kind of a critical frag here to open something up, this is going to be a very tough retake they might not want to mess with. Safe, 0 kills after the incredible performance yesterday. With this up, going to try and line things up. Flashbang drop, that's Art again. Aggression. And Torji with the trade, and the retake's coming in. They have a smoke, they have a Molotov, they have tools to use, and it's starting to look good. It's starting to look great. Yuurih's going to be backed off and tucked into a corner behind the Molotov. I don't even know. He can't see the diffuser, and he's gone down, and MOUZ has again made it work.
Oh, that was their round. That was a lock-in, it felt like. They had all of that map control.
Oh, that's a big frag to post. Art does again draw first blood with an aggressive move. Run boosted out mid, drop to take his place. And Dexter with a forward hold on Ram's side. He's going to have to focus on Palace as well. Nade trajectory makes it all too clear. There's presence, Tetris. And he's still good for the frag is drop. Can he catch JDC on the rotate drop with the double?
Got to convert this one.
Oh, it should be a lock-in. I mean, Torji is around the smoke, but he's been caught by yuurih and FURIA. Just a single click away from their second.
And this time a cool little move from FURIA. They throw out like the standard A wall smokes as if it's going to be a full-blown set piece, which makes MOUZ feel like counter utility towards ramp, towards Palace, attention towards ramp, towards Palace for the incoming attack. And actually the instigator of the attack is in middle, is Art at the base of connector. So it goes 1-for-1, but Drop's able to infiltrate it while all the attention is towards the bomb site. So a cool little fake maneuver to alleviate some of the defense where they're headed into.
Okay.
Okay.
A chance to catch up, Rev. How are we doing, boys? I think like everything's working now.
Yeah.
Everything's going swimmingly.
Not for
we can get
FURIA.
back into the zone. And it will be the second round for FURIA as well. So still a lot of Counter-Strike to be played. But bear in mind, we had complexity up 10-0 earlier and still lost the map.
Oh, don't remind me.
Just to,
Don't bring it back.
just to let you know that CSGO can be a cruel mistress.
Yeah, we had Maui here, and then he watched Complexity, and we lost him. We actually don't know where he's went.
10-0.
Clearly absent.
He flew in just for the complexity games as well.
Yeah, no, unfortunate for him, but
So anything can and will happen.
K-Serata will throw that out. And they'll run boost out. Here we go. Contact is found, and lethality too. MOUZ leave with the lead. The nade could be good, but the bullets are better. Dexter gets away with 1 HP. 3 versus 2 for K-Serata and yuurih. Certainly a duo capable.
Yeah, it's strong positioning from Torshi as well. He's got full A ramp control of the AWP here. So this will be problematic for FURIA with 30 seconds remaining. What's their port of call? A boost up and towards the window. Means they will be separated for now, unspotted as well. Molotov from K-Serata towards short. Flashbang to try and gain access towards the jungle position. Good pincer maneuver. They can find Dexter there. 1 HP, they've done so.
Yeah,
this is the position we talked about. It's a leg shot.
Not ideal. That's the bomb. It's not across. Thanks to Torji's swift shooting. 8 seconds, yuurih.
No
He
way.
doesn't have time. Now he'd like to keep hold of his AK, hiding in plain sight on the site. Look about, or maybe even going to have a glance into the palace. He's thinking his timer is elapsed.
Well, Torji's just dropped another smoke at the top of a ramp, which is going to allow Xertion to get a new position. It also might stall out this hit. I think this is going to mess with the timing that FURIA wanted. So the defense is going to be much more staunch than I think FURIA expects. And no smokes, just 1 smoke, excuse me, for the FURIA side, and it's just put out.
These are the fights they've been waiting for. Art starting to activate. K-Serato's Deagle in the feed. It's a double spray from Dexter. 3 bullets not enough. Forced onto the USP. Cowering as another dink comes through. And FURIA with nothing to celebrate. If anything, a laughing matter.
There's the first kill for Safe, though. If he can salvage this round, all will be forgiven.
Time. There's no time for this. They
yeah,
can
you
just
might be
swing
right
on
now.
this and challenge. And
They didn't deny?
no,
Oh, no!
no bullets.
There's a chance there for now for K-Serata. 2 versus 1. He is capable of winning this round
Yeah.
against the AWP as well as in CT Spawn and JDC towards the steps.
Oh, and K-Serata, the king of the league! King of the ring! You cannot get through him. 4 kills in the round, and he's the only one with a pistol. Yeah, I mean, we didn't really get to see either of these teams against, you know, an opponent that would given us a full taste of their might.
Oh, here we go.
This is an opportunity for a 5-round finish on this attack. Art chips away at Dexter. Torji defensive smoke. It's still Exertion
Oh no.
that puts it in the feed for MOUZ. A lot more on the plate as all these headshots are hitting. Exertion and Torji, their Deagles connect. And FURIA, the must win, now looking unlikely, especially as another Deagle headshot handed their way. This has fallen apart for FURIA.
For how much aggression is on this team and how we always talk about them as an aggressive team, this half has felt like nobody has really been interested in actually attacking the bomb site. They all, against Deagles, get stalled out at the top of the ramp. Look at the mini-map where all these deaths come out. Like, nobody's actually progressed forward except for 1 player. And I'd bet the house that's Art.
Yeah. Yuurih's not really got any fun to be had here. If anything, he's just going to stare at the smoke and then catch a bullet from JDC. Now with the AWP. What do you reckon? 5, 4,
3,
2,
1.
1.
Here he
0.5.
comes. Come on, Yuurih.
4, 0.3, 0.2. Right.
And 0. That's it. 10-5, or excuse me, 11-4 is going to be the halftime score for MOUZ. Things have been spicy. The worst years of my life, those ones without you.
Well, here I am. Hopefully for a bit longer yet, but at least for a few more weeks at this tournament. We'll see how it goes, and we'll see if FURIA can bounce back in the second half. 11-4 down on their map pick. They entered with an incendiary for Art as well, so watch out for that. It'll be interesting to see what they're going to do with that. Dexter striking first. And that's going to be a nice little gap for Exertion, but I don't think he can exploit it.
Yeah. No, but just the presence might be enough. Just the presence might do enough, and Art's got hold on. He's just got reinforcements now. It's Serato.
Yeah, it's not bad. Make the space. JDC loses his life in the process, though, and the bomb not committing. It's just Yuurih on this ace side. It was Yuurih. Exertion cuts him out of the round. That's an advantage now for MOUZ to extend their lead further. Just Serato and Art.
That's a wonderful pistol run, though. They're challenging 2 different bomb sites in 2 different parts of the map. There's no way for FURIA to read where it's going to end up and where they need to shift. Serato has the jump on Dexter. Retake is on, but no kit.
Yeah, they'd have to find one of these fast, and Exertion being so low, it's a likely clear. Serato should have him off for this fake. Jumps up, needs to live. Oh, he's done a lot there. Exertion gets away with it as Serato does eventually hit the shot.
Art's going to be aggressive around the mid-utility. Sees nothing yet, but it's coming a little bit late. Utility out, and Art pushes up.
Exertion goes looking, but he's covered by Serato. Art bailed out of trouble. Dexter well to trade again. The backs are turned on this A side. 2 frags for Yuurih. Save not trading. Lots of damage inflicted through the corner. And Crosshair was bang on the money behind the fade. It's Serato that profits.
Just Dexter remaining. Has had some fantastic clutches in this tournament so far. Can he replicate it once again? First challenge will be Serato towards jungle. Doesn't find the clean kill, and he would be better off not facing this at all, Serato. Bomb to be planted. And this is where the fun and games really begin. Low HP on safe. If you can find one of these kills, this clutch is on.
Connector, jungle, and CT. Every single angle of assault. Drop has got himself the AK for that headshot. Dexter, could he really have a chance at this one? The time was on his side. The low HP from Safe still manages to pull the trigger. And only 5 frags, but that one incredibly important.
As we'll see all 5 players head towards B. That might be the commitment. Running through the smoke to Drop. Has spotted them though. Throws a defensive smoke of his own, and Art misses the shot. A difficult one at that, but they've gained access towards the B bomb site now. Can they find that first frag?
Oh, well played, baiting the shot, gets across. JDC and Dexter power positions as Dexter will catch 2 heads on the way out. Art, still a presence from short, Safe yet to reveal himself as 2 AWPs for a retake. It's certainly unfavorable. Yuurih coming in from behind though, that could be the difference maker. JDC, good frag, seems like Torji is going to catch wind of Yuurih, and all for naught. Safe just looking to hold on to his AWP. Nice, a change of pace, and hitting that B bomb side as a 5-man Wolfpack.
Well, nothing has worked so far in the second half. This is actually their first round on the T side. And yeah, it was a compromised buy. A difficult setup with the Tech 9 and limited utility, but the B execution works out quite nicely for them. Dexter finding a double kill on arrival. And like you said, Safe to save the AWP. Money will be pretty decent on the CT side.
Yuurih set up for failure. Flash is perfect from Torji and co. Frozen. Or rather, Dexter actually was the one to set him up for that one. And that's Serato's M4, still a problem. They've lost the bomb in a rather forward position. At 25 seconds, it can and will go wrong. Exertion needs this cleanly, provides it. Now perhaps that bomb can be retrieved. Drop has got the cross from one side. Molly's good for the other, but Exertion, a lot to do and not enough time to do it. Hasn't got time for this. 7, 6, will have time to get it down. Not if you fake it. Not if you fake it. Exertion will have to concede the round, brings home the AWP.
Might die as well. Oh,
he got
hit it. Nice work, but like we said, must-win round for FURIA there. They saved AWP, a single M4.
They have the utility to flush it out. Opt for triple instead. JDC needs someone to flash him across, and it's safe again. Good for the frag, and this is a fumble. MOUZ, one by one, they fall. Torji gets one back, but Dexter, the in-game leader, is he considering its close option? The answer, no.
This is a final timeout, I believe, for FURIA as well, going into round 27.
Well, bear in mind, they were 10-2 down in the first half. A hell of a resurgence. Even if they don't win this one, they'll be happy they held their heads high. And they can still win this one. It's not a done deal just yet. MOUZ Sports one away from map point, sure, but finding 16 against a team like FURIA is a very difficult task.
That was a sexy transition, by the way. Shout out to the production one time. They all geeked it there. That was a collaboration of TD, Observer, HUDman. I think that's his technical term.
That's the job title on the resume.
The HUDman. Smokes not going to be traded out. Now it takes out as an invitation to go straight into the jaws of JDC. Save keeps it level. Needs more. Freddy tested on Sandwich. It's Exertion. Good on the fight into the A site. yuurih and Drop still here though. Drop getting a lot of scrutiny thrown his way. Flames, bullets, all connect. And now only 2. Serato heading for his 30. Seems like no one can stop him. yuurih should have Exertion here. Good read. JDC calling B wide open. That's yuurih to rotate through.
Yeah, you can see the bomb now in T-spawn.
He's going to beat them.
Sprinting, yeah. Their timing could be where they've got a Molotov to push this one back, but he's in front of it. They heard him. They heard him.
Oh,
a great shot. Oh. He gets a double here. No bullets remaining. And they're going to try and bail out. So a smoke down, 2-on-2. Still winnable now, FURIA. Looked like a guaranteed round for MOUZ Sports, but a fighting chance now for the Brazilians.
The exact people you'd want to live if you're FURIA as well.
Yeah, true.
Serato and yuurih.
He's pushed it. He's already just rounded the corner. Torji should be able to plant. That's going to really hinge on yuurih's decision making. Or not.
JDC wasn't there for the cover yet. 12 seconds.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult to plant. yuurih can strike as soon as he wants to. Perfect timing. Heard him drop. Commits. Gets away. JDC! No! What a clutch. The movement. Gets himself out of trouble. And a bit of a quick one from MOUZ as, oh no, Dexter's done it again. Anyone dares challenge window will die at the hands of Dexter today.
That's it. That's the entire map based off that one exchange. 3 players down, 5-on-2. Good luck. Have fun.
Serato always has fun. Don't you worry about that. I think MOUZ are worried about that because they are coming his way.
I'm a bit worried Serato is about to get like 3 kills there. They're waiting for the smoke to go down, as you might expect. That's surely it now.
Better get 5.
Call this one done.
You worried about him getting 5 kills? No, not at all. Exertion takes it. Final kill.
Safe player to bank on. And a quick smoke in towards middle from FURIA. Not playing with it just yet. Eventually Drop goes into mid. And MOUZ don't mind just letting him have it.
No, but we saw how well that worked earlier today in the complexity Movistar matchup. It didn't go too well, but on the pistol round, sure. However, you do have yuurih, you do have Drop actually challenging through it as well. Now going to transition in towards CT spawn, and surely they've been spotted, although yuurih's going to hold this off. Good flashbang. It's turned from, and it's a slaughter. Traded back by Dexter.
And yuurih's turn to try and fight it back, but no fight coming his way. Instead, he has to go into the fight, and now he realizes he's been between 2 of them, and luckily, yuurih will manage himself well enough, but his eyes on where the bomb is going. Currently in towards this B bomb site. Exertion under a lot of pressure, and Art just removes him.
Man, the main thrust of this attack, though, this mid portion has done such a good job. 2 bodies already on the ground from earlier, and it froze JDC and Frozen in place from rotating over. And now they've got to try and find a comeback. No kit on either player.
Oh, slipping the way back in, Frozen at the front. Spots out the ramp play, but no one yet peeking from the T side. FURIA very passive until they are poked. And Safe will hit the headshot with no issue. just JDC, and he's hit the first headshot pretty cleanly. Second is even better, and now he runs to it. Now he holds the defuse being stuck, but the time is the limiting factor here for JDC, and he instead looks for the fight against Kesserado. He will not be winning this, but will leave with some nice headshots at a minimum.
Yeah, some good kills towards the end of the day. JDC still got it. Let's see what safe we're going to get in this map as well, because he was very quiet on Mirage. It took him like 10, 11 rounds to even get a single kill on the board, and that's immediately following his game-high performance against Imperial yesterday, where he was the man of the match with the AWP. So looking to have a resurgence here for Mirage. He's going to cover his teammates to start creeping towards A.
Yeah, we're on board with him now, towards A at the moment with a pack of 3. Safe looking to open things up, but it's actually JDC through the smoke, catches Art. Don't know what he's seen that allowed him to get that, but he's picked it up nonetheless, and now Frozen under a lot of pressure, and Kesserado, one of the finds of Furia, just bites down on Frozen.
And they already know JDC got the kill in middle, so they know there's one more in Donut. So going to plant the bomb safe, drop lurking over towards the A bomb site. There goes JDC. This kill onto Exertion might seal it. And there's no escape route for Torji and Dexter, so they must move forward.
Smoke goes down here for MOUZ. Gives him a bit of a corridor to play with and get deeper with that AWP, and Torji certainly is going to get deeper. He's going to hold for the peak. In the meantime, drop off the top of the ledge, catches Dexter, and that's scared the Hungarian AWPer away. He's getting out of that, doesn't want to get involved, but he might just run right into drop. There's AK is waiting for it. Oh, and that's the peak. Torji goes again, and this time he will remove the player in his way.
That's a great round from Drop, though. I mean, you would have liked to get that final kill on Torji, but the fact that he pounces on Exertion inside the bomb site, falls back to shut Dexter down in middle, and then goes back to prevent the AWP from saving.
Well, this seems like a quick call from Furia. I like the idea behind it. Your opponents just win their first round and you just rush into the B bomb site. We'll see if it works out for them, because Dexter looking to play spoiler. He gets the double. The Aussie's been very good in this competition so far, and JDC sprints into Art, and he will not be allowed to pass. Art has done so much, and look how much ground he's got too. He's not done yet. He wants a little bit more from this. Frozen's wrap around the B ramp could be huge. They aren't reading him being here so quickly just yet. And that element of surprise could deliver MOUZ their second round here. He slips on up. Kesserado comes down to timing, even looks back, but Frozen wins the fight. Now saves off, comes back, and luckily will connect that kill. It's all down to Torji, and it's hard to see a world in which he gets back into that one. But here we are. Maybe he doesn't need to see the way back in. He just takes a shot right through the smoke, and now it's up against Safe. Up on either side. Torji throws the smoke onto the bomb, has no idea where Safe is. A knife pulls the miss shot, and he's got him off the defuse. It's awkward, but it's going to be the round for Furia.
Nicely done from Safe with the knife to make sure he's not on the defuse. Found that immediately when Torji makes it possible.
JDC can't afford to go down too quickly. They're going to smoke him off, and he'll just spam right through it. Art taken out. And 2 players down now for Furia, and look at Dexter's activation. Oh
my lord, yeah, but they just got past his vision. Dexter and Exertion have no idea yuurih and Safe are in Jaguar. Now they're in Cave, so Dexter won't even be able to see this as he passes. Oh, this is so weird. He's going to clear out mid. They're at least going to get a plant inside the A bomb site, and now Dexter should know. If Keserado's running over like that, alarm bells should be ringing towards the B bomb site, but Exertion still has his back turned until just now.
Well, he denies the plan, and they have to switch it up and waste a few seconds getting the bomb onto the other side of the site. And that means Safe has to fight, and yuurih assisting him. How are they pulling this one off? Furia get themselves into the 1 versus 1. Torji's AWP rings out, and just yuurih, who's quickly slipped away. Torji making sound now. It's not exactly in the best plant position. yuurih will feel good about this. Peek sees that Torji's not on it, and Torji hasn't seen him yet. Hasn't figured out where yuurih is, and the headshot from the rifle. No reaction, but that's a massive round for Furia to pull off.
That's a 2v5 from yuurih and Safe.
And the money in a questionable position. Exertion looking to make the most out of the hand cannon, and it will be the 5-7 to drill drop right in the head. Good start, and Art, kind of a wild decision there, Jason, to stand in front of the smoke, I would say, but Safe, he's just run up into the site and put himself in a pretty difficult position, but he's still alive. It's his teammate that's gone down, and Safe goes back for a second dip, and this time gets at least 1 kill, but this is a disaster for Furia.
Yeah, it really is. Momentum stopped hold. I was going to say, speaking of crazy decisions, Safe just standing out in the open, challenging anyone who was going to peek. Second round is going to be coming in for MOUZ.
You do get those rounds every now and then for FURIA. Pool of smokes here in the corner.
Yeah, well, it's going to be an entire hit towards the A bomb site, all coming at torji, looking for that jump. I think they spotted his position as well.
All right, torji under pressure. Blinded, throws the smoke out, and just looks to stay alive as long as possible because he wants some help. And when the help is arriving, it's not really helping, though. And that's a big problem because everybody's just gone down on MOUZ. Well, that's a great round for FURIA. That's kind of fixed everything.
Yeah, that's a disgusting execute. So much utility spent. Even the players,
the
hold the phone, hold the phone.
Just got a double and we're right back into it. Suddenly Frozen right to the smoke. He's just killing everybody. And the bomb is loose again. And somehow FURIA's perfect start has come crashing down around them, but they do have 1 minute to play with.
And they have K-Serrato in middle. I mean, Safe can fall all the way back.
Looking for that too.
Yeah, well, the question is, does MOUZ try and rotate out of this?
No way!
Oh, my lord. 4 kills for Frozen.
Well, just Safe left to take out the Iceman. And he's got to fight in middle. That was it. That was the chance for all 5.
Exertion's got the jump on it, though. Exertion's already at the B bomb site. Safe won't expect this. He's hoping, he's gambling, and he's just sprinting in the sense that Exertion is going to stick around today.
Oh, here's the steps. He can now position himself perfectly to deal with it. Safe is not going to be able to clear this tight angle. And Exertion with the execution. Frozen sets them up. Looks like an A split is the idea behind this play, JC. And they've lost Art in middle, so they might not be splitting much here. They might just have to just charge through main and hope this initial attack point works on JDC.
Oh, that's a timing.
And get a second. Well played from JDC.
That's a beautiful timing on Safe, just as he's jumping up. Dexter, caught off guard by K-Serrato. Probably didn't expect the challenge to be quite that convincing. The drop with the bomb, that's a nice shot. Cleans him up, and we're in a 2-on-2.
Yeah, under a minute now left. The bomb with plenty of options still. They group up and hit one side with the current setup. You'll have that 2 versus 1 advantage. Maybe they just let the time run a little bit further and then recommit back into the A side. Just wait for some aggression, wait for MOUZ to go for some info. MOUZ aren't doing that. They're just sitting back in Temple with Frozen at the moment. I think eventually FURIA will finish on this A side. Frozen starts to get itchy. Wants some info. He's been starved of it for the last few seconds. And now starts to think about, man, here comes Dropout alone. He had the bomb. Now Frozen's calling to his teammate to come back over. Frozen's doing a great job of just staying alive. And the kill onto K-Serrato. That shoot ended, which drops on 10 HP and torji's arrived. And the shot from CT at range brings 7 rounds to MOUZ. Well, this is the A split they wanted to try and do the previous round, but they just lost too many of the mid players, so they're a little bit quicker about it this time, about getting Art and K-Serrato into position. Right now, it actually looks pretty compromised. JDC's attention is going to be focused towards Donut, and that leaves his teammate out to dry. Art successful in taking JDC out of the equation, and now Frozen is left to pick up the scraps.
Yeah, but Art has no HP. He can't aggress, so this is going to slow down here. Frozen around the edge of the smoke, maybe a double peek from the boost. Ooh. He's got one more. Yuurih shuts him down, but still Art hasn't activated with a low health. That puts torji in position with the ult.
Is he ready for this angle? He absolutely is. torji butchers Art into the ground, and Drop has to pull off a clutch. Wheeling out the guillotine. He's found himself the first headshot. Needs a second, and he'll collect that, no problem. Just one more. The bomb is the problem, though. And he gives a bit of a corridor for torji to play with. And Drop will use that smoke to get around the side. And if you're the AWPer, you feel paranoid, because if he comes through that smoke, you're in a real tough position. And now torji's even considering that he could have gone the long way around to CT. But in the meantime, Drop has collected the bomb and makes his way to the site. Taps to pull the fight in towards him. Just the fake as he goes towards CT. 20 seconds left. Not a lot of time here for Drop, and he's really gambling on this. If he goes back to the B bomb site, just enough time to get the bomb down.
Drop's the courageous one in this 1v1. It took a long time for torji to really clear things out and realize he's not actually planting at that bomb site. So plenty of time for Drop to reposition, especially with the Molotov behind him to cover his tracks. And now torji's in a tough spot.
Well, this is smart from Drop. A good round, but is he ready for a torji to come through CT? He's fully committed on Cave. He's fully committed on Cave. And that's a little confusing for me, but torji comes around and just takes the easiest kill of the half, really.
Yeah, he was so convinced it was going to come from Cave. It was going to come from A-Ramp. Good clutch from torji. 8-7 for MOUZ as they come storming back into the first half, and we'll be right back. We'll see what they got on the T side. Offensive side, a little bit of a different beast. 2 smokes, 2 flashes for MOUZ's attack on torji and Dexter. And a lot of bodies for both teams in middle. This is going to be a brawl.
Well, drop taps first. torji answers back and save. Ooh, did have a couple of chances there, but they were able to jump away from danger and get back in towards elbow. Now they're thinking about a quick play in towards A. That smoke goes out towards CT, and they're just going to sprint.
FURIA's beat them on the read, though. FURIA's beat them entirely on what's coming next. They've already shifted over. Drop's going to be at the entrance to Donut. Safe's going to be at Donut. Art's going to be here as well. So many bodies to deal with.
Well, let the bodies hit the floor, I say. JDC able to sink to... The Safe fights back again, but JDC is having a pissed around here. 3 kills picked up, just Art left, and he's cowering behind the default boxes. Hearing steps in the temple, but there's not a lot he can do about it just yet. He's going to have to maintain his position. Hope that they can come towards him. Hope they start planting immediately. Deny the plant, get behind the boxes. Really, that's the only way I see him picking this one up, and JDC just goes around the corner and gets himself a 4K. JDC at the front of the attack. What do you call this position?
Where JDC is?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
People call it a beehive.
Okay. Beehive.
Yeah.
Feels like a long call out.
Yeah, there's a lot of syllables in there.
Well, here we go, Art. There's 1 kill. Can't find the second. Can't convert over to cave. Drop's going to push in behind the smoke to try and get an angle before it clears. A 4-on-3, and FURIA's shifting over like they want to go for this.
Drop. About to slip forward to the first pyramid. torji is a corpse blocking his scope right now, and Smoke's going to go down towards the ramp. Drop set up, ready to go into the fight, and wins it against Dexter.
Dexter's the only one in the bomb site. Everyone else is blocked up by that smoke. Exertion is now getting back. They never thought FURIA was going to go for this. Huge Molotov to shut it down. That smoke should clear, and they should be able to stop things from now on.
Well, Safe trying to get onto it still.
No kid. He's got to bail out.
Time. Got to get out of there. Kester out of fighting. At least it's a headshot on the way out the door. But yeah, it's another round for MOUZ.
I mean, at this stage, right, 7-13, you're trying to buy enough to be dangerous and maybe turn the round in your favor, while also saving enough to make sure that you're not destitute moving forward. That's a nice opening shot from K Serrato. Bonus money as well always helps. Art goes down. K Serrato isolated. Nobody wants to challenge the Mag 7, and finally Frozen steps up, but yuurih's picked it off the ground. It's got 1 shot.
Ooh, another one. The Mag 7 turns out to be a decent investment here. yuurih finds a pick with it. Now Drop swings in middle. Are FURIA about to find their round in this fashion? Frozen and torji start to come into the site. Drop is upgraded into the AK-47, but he will be negated for the time being due to that CT smoke. He'll throw one of his own out.
MOUZ gonna have to commit. They can actually come in and slow play this if they'd like to. They can wait for the response. There's a defensive smoke. Drop pushes through it.
That's a big play. He realizes he's the player with the rifle, so he's got to make a move like that. And torji, this is risky. They've just left him. The timing. They think he might be repositioning back to Donut to middle, but in fact, he's clearing out the temple. He's in CT spawn. He's so confused too, I'm sure.
Yeah, I would be extremely confused. Now, the real trouble is for FURIA, despite the fact that this is a cool maneuver, they've also lost information, and now they're going to be stuck in the Donut hallway, and torji's got his lines of sight.
Oh, the timing. The timing. Listen away, and he comes back. Safe goes down. Don't be fooled by the X-ray. It looked like it was a lineup, but Drop was around the corner, and torji now puts himself in a 1v1. Up against Drop, who's already slipped through. The timing's great for him. He's got the wrap around. torji does not think that he's right behind him, and Drop will knock him out with a headshot.
If he went for the knife, I might have crapped my pants.
I thought that was it for torji, yeah. What a weird round, but it goes the way of FURIA. Finally back to some winning ways at least.
Can they build on it? Can they actually string something together off this? Spam doesn't connect through the smokes deep down middle. Dexter and Exertion making their way over to the boxes. Art's gonna reaggress. Okay, blind through the smoke. There goes Drop. That's Frozen pouncing from the double doors through the smoke. Oh, it's all gone horribly wrong. And the answer, can they string it together, is a resounding no.
FURIA just give them every fight. Just give them every single opportunity to take them down at the start of the round. Now you've got to see these two ops pull it back in a really unlikely position.
That's really weird timing for Exertion, though. Safe had just shifted over. They missed each other. However, going to the other side of the map is JDC with the bomb. Good peek from Exertion. He's dropped from behind. Now they have the information of where both the Operas are. Good rebuttal from Torji. JDC and Frozen moving in, but they know Safe's position.
And now Safe has a chance to win it all. The bomb is dropped. Safe is looking for the second player, but look at that. Frozen just slinks on through, sneaky beaky like, catches the angle.
Had to pull off a 3-round comeback and failed, and now once again just put in a position where multiple rounds behind, very far behind MOUZ here on Ancient.
Oh, another one, of course.
Yeah, through the smoke. We'll take it.
Oh, Art. Don't know why he did that. Well, Exertions happily collected that second kill of the round, and that's it done. No comebacks to be had here for FURIA. MOUZ will be taking this series 2-0, and the playoff spot will be theirs. And Safe is going to try his best, but it's nothing. MOUZ come out on top. A strong showing after a strong start from FURIA. MOUZ just dominant on Ancient.